Greetings to another video. Today I'm finally back out on the road bike and it has just started raining. I set off and it was so lovely and sunny and I was like, oh, I love being riding my bike, and then I was like, oh, it's a little bit wet. So today I'm going to, you'll see from the title, I'm going to go and ride Swiss Hill, which is a cobbled climb. It's so chilly and windy.
I will bail.
You won't bail. Right, so we're on Swiss Hill now. In my head, I think because I've only ever done it twice, and they were both on the same day, I think. So basically, a group of us went up, and one of the group, Darius, he was always fitter than me, and he stopped partway up, and I was like, oh my god, if he stopped, there's no way I can do this. When we got to the top, and I was like, right, no, I'm not having that. I'm not being defeated. I want to do it again. So I was like, shall we all come back round? Everyone was like, oh, really? And I was like, come on, I'm not being defeated. You probably know by now, I am so stubborn. Sometimes good thing, sometimes bad thing. For cycling, it's probably a good thing because I was not going to be defeated. So we all went up it again. And then Darius again, he rode, but then he went into the wall. And I was like, oh my God, he's gone into the wall. And I was like, no, Kate, keep going. And then I did it that second time. But again, like in my head, because that was the first time I'd ever done anything like cobbly, I just hated the idea of it. But I think because I've done so much like rocky stuff on motorbikes, this doesn't seem as bad.
Swiss Hill's classic.
Yeah, I know, we're just checking it now.
Just let me make the guidebook. Have you got it? The 100 set.
Don't gravel bikes, you'll be fine.
That's the attitude. So he's not too sure there. He's just...
I'm more scared of it.
Oh yeah, fine.
So we are onto the climb. I don't think I actually mentioned where this is. It's in Alderley Edge. And yeah, this is the start of the climb. So the stats wise, we've only got my speed, heart rate and gradient because I don't have a power meter on this bike. Long story short, I changed the cranks. I had a 170mm Stages power meter, but I've changed to a shorter crank, so I don't have a power meter on anymore. So these are the stats you've currently got. And you can see already, you cranked up to like 17-18% there. That's the maximum it gets. So the steepest bit is the bottom bit. However, the cobbles are kind of a little bit more gradual at the bottom, whereas the higher up you go, they're just really, really rocky and uneven. So total stats and stuff, it is 0.44 kilometers, 66 meters elevation, and like I say, maximum of around 17%. And yeah, I think as you can see from this, it's not that some of the cobbles are pretty bad, but because you've got like trees either side, you've got so many leaves on the floor, it just makes it really slippy and just a little bit sketchy, a little bit greasy, especially because it had been raining. I wouldn't necessarily recommend going up in winter, but we were there and we're like, well, if it's that bad, we'll just stop. And yeah, it was all right. Also as well, it might not look that bad, but I'm just going to let you listen to a bit of the audio. I've took the audio off because it's so chattery, but I've listened to the audio so you can see how jittery it actually is. This bit, it gets really, this is probably the worst section because it was really uneven. Like again, 16-17%, and the leaves are just so slippery. So it's more about that. And then also because it is so slippery, you've got to sit down really to climb it. If you're getting out of the saddle, your back wheel's just gonna lose traction. So I would just try and stay seated and yeah, just push up there. The gearing that I've actually got on this, I've got the Shimano GRX. So I've got a 46-30 at the front and a 34 at the back. And yeah, that was fine for this. But you can see that I'm pushing it. My max heart rate is 180, I think. And I'm doing like 177, 178. So yeah, this does level off slightly. It feels like it levels off. I actually thought this was the end of the climb as well. But it's not. There's a left turn. So now we go up to the left. I mean, I would like to go back in summer and like give it really full, like a full gas effort, but because it was so a little bit damp, I was just basically trying to get up it. So yeah, so you get a little bit of flat and then again it just ramps up. And I actually think the end of this is worse, not even the cobbles, because there's like a really bad bit of road that's just really unpaved and it's just a load of potholes basically. So definitely good fun. I would recommend if you want to go and give it a go. Maybe do it in summer when it's a bit drier though. And also, I didn't even take my own advice. I don't know where the end of the segment is, so I'm just pushing till I get to the road until there's no cobbles or any hill left. But yeah, if you are wanting to get like a good time on a thing, go and get the actual live segments, Strava live segments on your Wahoo or your Garmin or whatever you've got. Like, look how uneven that is. That was worse than the cobbles. I was actually chatting to one of the guys who lives near there. He came out and we were just chatting to him and he was just saying, you know, I was like, how do you live here in winter? And he's like, oh, when it's really icy, you just have to park your car at the top or the bottom of the street and walk up. And we did actually walk up and down it afterwards to get pictures, and it was slippier when we were walking than when we were on the bike. But yeah, really good fun, really good climb, and hope you enjoyed watching me suffer. Even though that was like, so that wasn't as bad, was it? No, it was bad. I told you. You were looking at it going, oh, it's really bad. And I was like, it's not that bad. There was one little bit in the middle. It was a bit like, it's a bit rocky, but this is mountain bike for you. Because I think if I had not done mountain biking, I would have found that a lot harder than I did. Because I've been on like the mountain bike and like picking lines and picking where to ride. Honestly. And I've got 28mm tyres on. I'm on my Ribble CGR. Oh, I love this bike so much. It's got mud guards on. A lot. Oh, we've got the fun of going back to take pictures on it. Right, let's have a walk up and see where we can get a good pic. Oh god, it's slippy on the foot though, isn't it? Because we've got decent tyres. But yeah, anyone want to know the tyres that I've got? I've got Michelin. Which ones are they? They're the Power All Season 28mm. And they are awesome. I don't actually know how long it took me or what my effort was, but I'll just pop it on the screen now. You can have a little look. But yeah, it definitely wasn't as bad as I remembered it. So yeah, let me know if you've done Swiss Hill. Let me know any other cobble climbs you'd like me to do. Potentially, when it's drier, I think Shibden Wall, that one is a monster. I've done it once and didn't get all the way up it. To be fair, it was on a bikepacking weekend, getting all my excuses in, and my bike was so heavy. So, if you like me doing cobble climbs, these aren't actually, do I enjoy them? Not really. I did just ride back down it actually. I'm not a big fan of cobbles. I just think they're just unnecessary. I don't mind steep, I don't mind long, but I'm not a fan of the cobbles. But I will do them for YouTube views. Alright, I want to go. I will see you next video. Bit of chain watch. Let's see. So I've done another, I don't know, 30 or 40k. I put one coat on before I set off. It's not that bad. It was raining as well earlier. It's a little bit, it feels a bit tacky. It's not bad though. You clean this and re-lube it every time with wet lube, right?
Pretty much, yeah.
I don't want to touch it. Oh my, no, I'm not into that. So I've just used the regular squirt on this. Again, I'm not sponsored. I was just trying it out and seeing. I just wanted one that wouldn't leave my chain really disgusting and gross in winter, and this one seems to be doing the job. But I want to keep updating you. Every outdoor ride I do, I'll give you a bit of chain watch. We had to be really quick because they were resurfacing the bottom of it. And we're like, oh my god, can we go up it before you like put a load of like wet, what is it, tarmac? Put tarmac down on it. So we need to ride up it. But I thought we basically thought they were gonna do the whole lot, but we only done like a little bit of the bottom of it.